Okay, one person's watching. Hello. Once those go through, I think restream stuff's just updated. Okay, it says I'm streaming. That was weird. What's going on with that? Streaming is streaming. Right, so what we're testing right now is we're testing two network parameters that are meant to lower latency. And they probably do lower latency, but at the expense of higher CPU utilization. So we're going to have a look to see how bad it is for this extra CPU that these low latency tweaks make. Because if you're going to be upping your CPU utilization too much whilst you're gaming, you're going to get FPS drops, and that's worse than having like a tiny nano microsecond faster network processing. So hi Gray, hey Dan. So we're going to try this again. I've tried this before. So what we're looking at essentially here, these two things. We're looking at the interrupt moderation. So it's enabled and adaptive. That's what I normally go back with. We're back again. Hey Mike. And we're looking at network throttling index. Never touch this system responsiveness one. Leave that one at 10, otherwise you're going to get FPS drops, some stuttering. But the network throttling index, I use default because when I've tested this before, it's never made much difference, 0 or default for network throttling index. But in theory, 0 here and off here would be the lowest latency. But as I say, at a cost of higher CPU utilization. So if you're struggling nearing 100% in any of the cores already, the CPU cores already, then this is not for you. But if you've got lots of headroom and you're like 80% CPU core peaks, etc., then this might be for you. So we'll see. We'll see. As I say, I've looked at this before, maybe a year or so ago, but one of the guys on my Discord suggested that by turning both of these two things off and 0, his builds in Fortnite were placed a lot faster. So hello and goodbye, Bliss. So yeah, we'll have a look. I want to know what the cost is to running these as off. So we're going to run baseline. So the test we're going to run, excuse my black bar up here. I just want to hide my username for this online thingy. So that's why I put the little black bar up there, just for the URL. So these are the 4 tests we're going to run. We're going to run what I normally run, and we're going to turn off interrupt moderation and run it again. Then we're going to turn off the other one and run it again, and then we're going to turn off both and run it again. Yeah, and we're going to measure the ndis.sys highest executions, DPC count. So that's the network driver interface specification, ndis. That's pretty much what the network's doing. And so we can measure the latency, and we can measure the CPU total, the highest core count. So that's the plan. So we're going to run through each test, and we're going to run it. So I'd like to do this in Fortnite as well, not just on a max speed test, because people in my house watching Netflix, etc., are going to impact how big a download and upload I can get, and that might impact the values here and here and here a little bit. So ideally, I'd like to be doing this with everybody asleep in the house and not using any bandwidth up, but we are where we are. All right, so let's do it. So we're going to reset that. We're gonna do again and then reset that. So we're looking for, on the right, max CPU thread usage. See, it's gone up to 75% again. It shouldn't be that high. There's some kind of peak that happens when I'm pressing play. Certainly not due to the bandwidth stuff. Maybe I should be doing that one, that one, that one. I might do it that way around. But you can see the max usage, CPU usage on the right there is 25%-ish, 20 something, not 73. All right, so I might do this in a slightly different order. Let me see if I can do that. See, 27 on the right now, 28 on the right now, 30 on the right now, 31.5 peaking. I'm trying to find a test I can use to get actual numbers and not go on feel. Right, stop that. So 34.8. So we're getting the bandwidth, 944.3. I paste just a value. Okay, that did work. 934.9. Okay, I don't know why that's there. The max thingy usage was 34.8. We have that as a percentage. Yeah, okay. Rounding it. 0.2 decimal. Yeah. Right, end discount 61136. Highest execution 0.423. Let's take 3 significant figures. Should we do another one as well? I might do NDIS total executions. Might copy that as well, that might be useful. 2015. Maybe seconds. All right. Should we run one again to see how consistent it is? Just a little bigger. Okay. Might take that down a little bit just to there. There we go. All right. Let's run it one more time just to see its consistency. So what order were we doing it in? Again, we were doing that, weren't we? Ready, steady, go. Ah. Be right back, dishes. Goodness. I'm looking for good crosshairs to not use X. Yeah, I've been trying circles. I've been trying dots. The problem with the dots is they're square and they look weird. I've tried round dots and then it kind of crops out sides of the circle and looks weird. And then you try circles, an O, and it's not quite aligned with the middle. Oh. Right, before I keep going on that tangent, 35.3. So what are the numbers again? We're pretty much getting the same these. I think we'll just go. They're only rough anyway. Well, we're getting 35.3. So this one, so in the ballpark, 35, 34. Yeah. And the end discount was lower this time. Interesting. The highest was 4.91 and less executions. Probably because I was too slow getting over to it. Okay. Well, we've got a rough guide, so it's about 34%. That's what I'm looking for right now, and they're both the same. So the latency 0.491, 0.423. Okay, so let's start turning things off. My concern here is I need to reboot. I think I might need to reboot for this one especially. So let's start with the other one. So we're going to go interrupt moderation disabled and then put this off. Yeah, disabled, disabled. That should reset the network. Yeah, it's resetting the network there. So that doesn't need a reboot, that one. But to be honest, I think this one has the biggest impact on CPU utilization. So that's now applied. So we're now doing network interrupt moderation off. We're going to see what the download speed is, and we're going to see what the CPU does. Yeah? Okay. God, everybody's throwing things at me while I'm trying to do this one thing. Which site do you using for tests like this orange one and all? The orange one, that's just a speed test thing. That's my GigaClear's my my internet service provider's speed test. So that's my local one. That's the internet line that I use. This is latency mon. This is just hardware info 64. I have a 3080, but whilst running Fortnite, yes, even in the lobby, I seem to have it drop. Yeah, well, that's not a GPU issue. That's a CPU issue. Fortnite is a CPU-bound game, so it hits the 100% CPU a long time before it gets anywhere near hitting 100% GPU. So it almost doesn't matter what GPU you run for Fortnite. It's all about how fast your CPU is, and it's connecting memory. So it will use the local cache memory that's attached to the CPU first. When it runs out of that, it will then use your DDR4, DDR5 memory. So ideally you want a fastest CPU as you possibly can get with the most cache you can possibly get, which is why the AMD X3D CPUs are so good, because they've got tons and tons of cache. Otherwise, you want the highest frequency CPU with the fastest DDR4, DDR5 memory that you can possibly have. So that communication between the CPU and the memory is what determines your FPS and your FPS drops. If you're getting big stutters, then look at your temperatures, try and get those down, and see what's running in the background. Try and debloat your background. But if you want to get my guide, then that will walk you through everything you can possibly do to focus the performance of the CPU as best it can. I mean, that's all right. That CPU's all right. Depends what FPS you're trying to run at. Might get away with 240 FPS, but more likely a little lower than that. It depends what you're playing as well in Fortnite. If you're playing end games with builds, you're gonna need the supercomputer to keep those frames up. So end gaming builds with your CPU, I wouldn't think you'd be getting more than about 120 FPS. But yeah, you want to be capping your FPS as well. Don't have it unlimited. But yeah, if you want to know how to stop FPS drops, then my guide is 180 pages long of how to optimize your PC in order to not get FPS drops. You see my gameplay. I sit at 360 FPS all the time in Fortnite. Just sits there in the main map and in reload. What's my ping to Paris? About 9 to Paris, about 17 to Frankfurt. Right, come on, I need to focus on this. Oh, going off on tangents. Right, we're testing these network settings. So I've just done the second one, this one. I've set this, so now we've got to rerun this test. So we've turned interrupt moderation off. Yeah? Oh, don't do that. Now we're going to run this once again now. So we need to reset, play, go. %, 52%. So we've lowered our top end bandwidth, come down, and the CPU utilization has gone up. I'm going to stop that, and we'll write everything down. 52.8%. So that's a lot higher, isn't it? How do I copy the format, paste? We don't need to do that. Right. I want to format paste this over to here. So 52.8%. And what did we get? We got 914,934. 914. So it didn't touch the upload, it just touched the download. NDIS UPC count. Oh my God, that's a lot higher. Look at all those interrupts. So many more interrupts. 5605. Good. What? Is that really the number? No, I've got an extra 4 in there. Got a bit carried away. But it's, whoa, look how many more interrupts it's doing to the CPU. Crikey. So the highest execution has come down. That's interesting. So the latency's come down. But the amount of work, it's the amount of interrupts it's doing, saying, I've got a new packet for you to network packet for you to look at CPU. I've got a new network packet for you to look at CPU. It's doing that more often, basically. A lot more often. How much? What is that percentage? That divided by 34 times more often. Wow. 35 times more often by turning off the network throttling index. But the latency's come down, look. Which is interesting. Right, so the next one, I'm going to put that one back. I might have to reboot here. I don't really want to do. So the next one to do is we need network properties, change adapter settings, properties, configure, interrupt moderation enabled, moderation rate adaptive. Okay, that'll reset that, but then I need to go and change it in here. We're going to put it on 0. Network throttling index Fs. Wait. It's trash on laptops since you can't undervolt it. Well, the problem with gaming laptops is you've got no space to cool anything. Everything's packed in right next to each other, and there's just no space to cool it. I mean, you look at my PC and see how many of those, see how many fans I've got. I've got like 12 fans, custom loops, whereas a laptop's packed everything into a tiny little area. And yeah, your temperatures just go through the roof. And I struggle to keep my temperatures under like 60, 70. But you're going to get thermal throttling from about 80, 90, 100. So yeah, generally speaking, I wouldn't recommend gaming laptops. But if you do have a gaming laptop, then I would definitely recommend a cooling pad underneath. You need a cooling pad, without question. So, do you reckon I can get away with that with the network throttling index without rebooting? I don't think it's a live one. It's changing a registry value. It's changing a registry value, which typically means I have to reboot. I just don't want to have to open all this stuff again. I don't want to have to open all this stuff again. But I think I'm going to have to, aren't I? All right. Let's reboot. I should have gone for 13700HX. If you try and run a speed test in Italy, maybe Milan, what ping do you have? What, when I go to Italy and run a speed test? I don't know. Depends on your ISP. Or maybe like Rome and Naples, because if I tried to run a speed test to London, I got 65 ping and only 400 megabits per second. Depends what server you're going to. I mean, a lot of the servers have won't be able to download or upload things quickly. So your speed testing is depending on the server that you're pointing to as well, and the route that you're taking, and your internet speed, and whether you've got Ethernet or Wi-Fi. Ultimately, though, your ping is determined by how far away you live from the server. Ultimately. Then the next most important thing is the route it takes. And also how you're connecting to your house router. i7 sucks for Fortnite. Stutters and issues in between. Yeah, I think you could probably get away with an i7 900K. It just has less E-cores, doesn't it? Which I'm turning off anyway. But it's a lower bin. It's basic. An i7 is basically an i9, same spec, but a worse bin. That's what an i7 is, and then an i5 is worse again. Okay, so that's as good as you're going to get for locally connecting to your router. So that's not the problem. Depending on your network card, but that's on your router. But the physical line, that's pretty good. Right, we've just restarted all that, didn't we? 2 seconds. Yep. Cool. So that's back. That's back. And that's back. Alrighty, we can run this again. So now we're back on adaptive internet moderation with network throttling index 0. Wait, isn't that coming up? That being slow. I did that already, yeah? There we go. Alright. So we want this one. This one here. Ready to go. Right, so let's click on another test. So what do we want first? We want this one, this one, this one. CPU seems lower this time. CPU is mostly determined by the first one. I'm more likely to do this second tweak, which we're doing now, than I am the first one. But we've got the full bandwidth back, look. So what do we get there? 37.6. We had 944 and 935. We've basically got our bandwidth back again. DPC count. 52562. 562. Highest execution 0.443. Our latency's gone back up again. Total executions 1947. Okay, so pretty much the same as what the first one was. Near as makes no difference. The latency has not come down. See, that's interesting to me. So that network throttling index is really not doing anything. I mean, if you look at what it says about network throttling index, it says non-multimedia network traffic, doesn't it? Here. So if we click on that, throttles, let's read the description. Throttles non-multimedia traffic to X packets per millisecond. Default is 10. Recommended is off. Throttles non-multimedia network traffic. So are gains considered multimedia? Because and is this in the browser considered multimedia? Because if it is, it's not going to make any difference, is it? Because it's only affecting non-multimedia network traffic. How does it distinguish between those? Interesting, interesting. Well, we're now going to do both. So let's do both. Network properties, adapter. Oh, no. Change adapter settings. Right click properties there. Configure. Advanced. And then we're going to turn off interrupt moderation again. Yeah. So that will restart the network. And that will have kicked in. Okay. So let's run the test once more. So this is with both of them off now. So reset, play again. See, that's weird. Why does it say nobody's watching on my chat? But when I look at the streams individually, it says 9 on both YouTube and Twitch. Strange. And what's also strange is I've got all my bandwidth back mostly. Oh, stop. Okay, pay attention. Right, 927, 934. 927, how that has gone down. 934. So it doesn't seem to be affecting the upload at all. This went up to 53. Oh, 53.2. And this total count, goodness me, 217, 1028. It is 35 times more interrupts. And the lowest execution 0.32. But yeah, look, it is lower latency. And then total executions 8239. Okay, so that's really interesting. Excuse me. So we're losing a little how much bandwidth we can process because the CPU's gone higher. And we're adding how much are we adding here? Equals that minus that. So we're adding an extra 18% to whatever core is processing, or multiple cores, whatever's the high tide in across the cores. We're adding an extra 18% CPU. But bear in mind, this is with a full load test of a gigabit a second. So when you're in game, that's not going to be anywhere near that extra overhead. And this is how many times more than that? 35 times more. So we're doing 35 times more interrupts per second with the network adapter, coming in and saying to the CPU, look, I've got a new packet. Here's 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 a new packet. We're doing that 35 times more often, and it's using up 18% extra CPU. So if you're running a game, again, if you're running a game, say at your CPU max core is 95%, so you're not getting any stuttering because you're not hitting 100%. And then something in the background kicks off a download, like, I don't know, Windows update you've accidentally left running in the background, and it's then starting to use the full bandwidth, then you're going to be adding an extra 18% to that core. You're going to hit 100%, you're going to get a load of FPS drops and stuttering. That's what's going to happen. But, as I say, most of the time you've turned off background things, and so nothing else in the background's using up network most of the time, if you set your PC up right. But then it won't be an extra 18%. It'll only be the small kilobits a second that your game is running at. Because I mean, I'm running at 900 megabits per second here, and a game is running at about, I don't know, 100 kilobits a second, the max. So that's basically 1,000 compared to 0.1. So this is obviously 10,000 times more load than your game is going to be doing. 10,000 times more load. So that overhead of percentage will be a lot lower in game. So as long as you can, so I think the recommendation is here, if you've got a bit of CPU headroom and you want a bit lower latency with your network packet, so I'm going to run this. I think I'm going to run it. I think I'm going to disable both. I'm going to have that off, and I'm going to have the thingy off. So I'm going to run it for a bit, see how it goes. I'm going to make sure that my Windows updates are paused. So I've paused them for 1 week. So press that button as many times as you can. That will pause them for like a week. For 5 weeks. Sometimes you can get away with 5 weeks, depending on which Windows version you're running, or whether you're running a developer one or whatever, a beta one. So that should not be running in the background. You can then resume updates and run it whenever you want. So keep pressing that pause button as many times as you can in a row, and then that will put that date up to really high. So that won't be running in the background. Then you need to just make sure that none of these other apps that you've got running here are doing task scheduler things for updates, or task scheduler things for downloads, or your antivirus isn't downloading and updating in the background. So if you're going to run this lower latency option, you need to minimize what's running in the background, and you need to make sure that you've got some CPU headroom. Yeah. So I am going to run that. I'm going to paste that in my Discord. I paste it in my Discord. Paste it in my Discord. My benchmarks, please. Network lower latency options. Benchmarked for max bandwidth. Oh no, I want to take a picture of that, not do that. I want to take a picture of it. So 18% extra CPU storage usage. Interrupts. Okay, so that's useful. Right, have we saved everything? We've saved everything. I'm just going to then try and run this. So that's disabled, and then in the interrupt moderation, that's disabled. Close that, close that, close that, close that. Quit Discord. Right, should we see what that feels like? Let's do it. Let's do it. See what that feels like. Whether I'm going to get issues. Oh, one thing I did do during all that is in order to measure the CPU utilization load, I disabled idle. I'm going to put disable idle back on again in the power plan. I'm going to put it back on again. But I wanted to be able to measure it, and if I had disable idle on, it would have just put it 100% the whole time, and I wouldn't even known what the difference was. So let's disable idle back on again. There we go. Process up, disable idle, apply. Close that. Hey Zeppo, you just missed all the action, mate. You missed it all. You blinked. Have a look in the my benchmarks thing for the results. So in the my benchmarks section on my Discord, have a look for the results we just got. So it's doing 35 times more interrupts, but the latency is lower. You can see the latency, the maximum latency time did come down for NDIS. So it does lower latency, but it does increase CPU. But that's relative to the amount that you're downloading in the background, or in the game. So the test that I did, I was doing a gigabit a second download and then seeing it gave an extra 18% CPU per core. So I've gone from interrupt moderation on with adaptive to off, and I've gone from network throttling index 10 to 0. To be honest, I don't think that made any difference whatsoever. Going to 0, the network throttling index. Don't think it did anything. From my results, they look exactly the same. So it's the interrupt moderation that seems to be the big thing. But yeah, have a look in my benchmark section. I'll write some more description about that conclusion later when I've got time. But I wanted to try it in game. All right. I saw a video about interrupt that said exactly what you just said. Okay. All right. So I need to play a little bit to see how it goes. So who's on? Dylan's on. Mike's on. Dylan's in a ranked reload squad. Interesting. Mike, you on? Mikey, I need to see what this feels like. If this wasn't the 24H2 environment, I think I'd leave disable idle off and enable idle. But the fact that 24H2 almost needs it, I don't really want to run it. Hey Mike, how's it going, mate?
It says you're in the launcher, mate. It doesn't say you're in game, even though I can see you on the Save the World screen. And I clicked on your invite, and it's nothing there, so I don't know what's going on.
Try again. Yay! Right, we've got a bot. I want to run a game
Load yours up.
Load mine up, yeah?
Yours up, or do Save the World, or whatever you want to do.
I can load mine up, or unless you've got yours handy. I can take a minute to load mine up. Hang on. Let's see if it works. Might work, it might not work. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. After it's been asleep for ages. Right, so I basically turned down my latency as much as it can go for network, but that has a CPU cost to it. So as long as my CPU isn't near 100% already, but each core, ignore that because that's not representative, that's a visual bug. But as long as it's not near that, I should be okay to run this, as long as nothing downloads in the background. If something that starts downloading in the background, I might be in trouble.
Dylan's on, but
I know, he's playing ranked.
Squads.
I'll let him join us in his own time. I need to jump on Dylan's PC later and help him out with a few little things. Oh, okay.
Oh, I need to do me thingy at the top, me CPU, GPU, and all that stuff when we get in game.
Oh yeah, to realign it, yeah.
Yeah.
Realign. Right, so see how this is. I mean, adaptive is usually pretty good at kind of shrinking and so reducing the amount of interrupts, but at the same time keeping the CPU overhead okay.
No love.
Mr. Dylan, hello, hello.
Hey, what up? What up, boys?
Here he is.
So I'm testing out a network tweak that if it's good, then I might include it for you.
Okay.
I don't want to jump the gun.
Gotcha.
It's meant to help builds place faster.
Oh, dude, that's the one I need. I need
That's the one you
just to
need.
hold my wall a little bit better.
Okay.
That's all I need, man. That's like the missing link.
All right.
Dude, it feels like I lose to almost every mouse and keyboard player. Like I don't, but like it feels like they have like just too much of an advantage.
Yeah.
Unless I'm just in my head, but.
All right. So let's keep an eye on this. Hopefully you can align your thing in time, Mike. Yeah. Yeah, I've turned my crosshair down to 16 point, aerial 16, a bit smaller. Crosshair, my little crosshair, it's down now to...
Circle or plus?
No, plus, yeah.
Yeah, I've gone back to a circle.
Dude, I was thinking lately about going back to a circle as well.
I just can't find one that's perfectly in the middle. And it's a perfect circle, I can't find one. It's driving me nuts. As soon as you go kind of small enough for it to be good, it's It's no longer circular, and it's no longer aligned directly with the middle dot. Spent hours trying to get it right. I think a small plus is what I'm going to stick with.
I wish you could do like cool shapes, like a star, something, you know?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Fancy.
Well, you can do star on your keyboard.
Oh yeah. Okay. New meta.
Yeah, no, I've tried that. It looks a bit weird. Takes up too many pixels over the target.
What about like a period? Like just a. Could you put like a period, like a dot?
Yeah, that's just a square block.
Okay.
If you can get round ones, but then when you shrink it, it's no longer round either. Very annoying.
Alex, you want to trade?
What you got? Yeah, definitely.
Four shots.
Oh
Right.
man, who's that in there?
Right, we've got 8 ping, 0 packet loss. I mean, I'm
Got
not sure.
some passionate enemies in the kill feed.
Okie dokie.
Alright. As passionate as you?
No one's as passionate as me, mate. Dylan, there's a grapple there, mate.
2 more shock socks. Thanks, bro. I'll take that one as well.
And we also have in the what do you call it? No, we don't.
7 ping, no packet loss. 5 ping, no packet loss. Alright, I need a hammer. We've not done this house.
Rocket launcher, bit of needs, one.
Tempting.
Yeah, I saw a pink superhero with had crowns. Like he had the crown glow. He had the aura. Is that what you'd call that?
He had an aura
Yeah.
about him.
Hammer.
Oh yes, please. Do you need a? No, never mind.
Here they are.
They're on me.
Nice. Ground fire, but
Yeah, I'm flanking him. You don't know where I am. Oh, he's 1 bullet. 210.
nice.
He's going away. Knocked.
Said there was a hammer somewhere here, didn't you?
TikToker.
Yeah, TikTok, Mary sends. It's that Rage's.
Oh, his voice.
Yeah, it's,
You said there was a hammer somewhere, Mike.
yeah, in the back of the truck, mate. Over
Okay.
here.
Right.
There's an extra hammer here. I kind of want to keep the infantry rifle.
Yeah, here he comes, here he comes.
Are they in tilted?
Got one.
You guys both have hammers? There's an
Yeah,
extra-
there's an extra here as well. One landing on me here. 88. Whoa, that made a difference. I don't think I was anywhere near him there, and that hammer just hit immediately.
Is that a tweak or a hack?
Yeah, I know.
You're dancing that line, man. Oh yeah, they're going back to Snobby.
Okay. Blue hammer on me here.
Oh, I'm keeping this purple infantry, man. It's doing me good.
So what are we doing? Pushing back to Snobby?
Mike's not. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah,
Gotcha, bro.
one is in a tree up here.
Behind you, bro. He's one shot.
86. Oh, okay, something's going on. I swear I missed there as well. So hang on a minute. Have I
I
got?
definitely need it because I am missing, dude.
Have I got a bigger hitbox now with this
Bad aim.
streak?
All right, you want to go to Alex?
Yeah, that's no.
Oh, guy right here. I missed that one, man. Well, just got sniped at. Just got sniped. I'm dead here. They've just all come out of the woodwork.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're there.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, my hit rate feels better.
Down here, boys. They're down here. They're down here.
Jumping on him. Why am I jumping on them? I'm gonna chill.
Someone's right on me here.
Oh yeah, it's our guy, the crowns.
I need some heals.
I'm fucking pushing in. Fuck this shit.
I got a guy right here, mate. 86. Oh, what? No way! Oh, no, 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 no. I was nowhere near that rocket when it went off. Nowhere near. It's an RTSS overlay, John, of my own creation.
Got him out.
No, Dylan needs help. He's being pushed by two. I'm going to go straight down on Dylan.
God.
Oh, shit.
Their aim is horrid.
I'm not going to get that, am I?
Wow, the great escape. It almost gave me that like last season getting chased by a car rush again. I missed that.
I need to go and get them. I need to go back and get them. They've got a gold hammer from me.
I'm back, brother.
I've got no movement though.
You still by that
Going up
shed?
there.
Right below me, can you see them? Oh, and right across from me. You guys see across from me? They're hard scoping me.
I don't have an angle at the moment.
80 Brook shield off of, I'm gonna just say cracked. Knocked. Alright, these guys, this is bubble break. Bubble broke.
We're dead.
You don't throw them on me, bro. I don't want them.
Oh, there's a guy here. Where the frick did he come from?
Nice, dude. Got last one.
Whoa, getting hard sniped. Hard sniped.
Where? Behind this tree. I'm on him.
Wow. Yeah, here, Reg. Like.
Got the brick. Brick.
Alrighty. Yeah, you can make it bigger, smaller, depending on what size you want to run the crosshair with. But yeah, it's all on my Discord under the premium section. If you want to grab a copy of it. GG's. Yeah, the tweet did the reverse Uno with you on the rocket hitbox. Yeah, I was like 15 meters away from where that went off. At least 3 boxes. Why isn't this working? Saying 0. That's really weird that it's saying 0. Yeah, interesting. No, I like that. So I think it's just important that you make sure that nothing is going to be running downloads in the background while you're doing this low latency network tweak.
Always having fun, Biscuit. Always.
Except when we're not. Oh, I don't think I'm going to get to 1,000, am I, by tomorrow?
Well, it's tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, tonight.
I
No,
wonder if it's going to be downtime straight after the event, or is it going to be downtime like in the middle of the night, and then I don't know. Because apparently it's at 20 past 10 now. The update, not 1/2 past for us. 20 past 10 at night. Event.
So what's the network tweak running? Well, I'm testing out the turning off interrupt moderation on your network card completely instead of using adaptive, and network throttling index having 10 versus having it off. To be honest, and the results were earlier, effectively, the network throttling index didn't seem to do anything either way. And the interrupt moderation was a little bit lower latency, but it was 35 times more interrupts to the CPU for the same load. And it was an extra 18% CPU on the highest core. So the conclusion there is, if you've got CPU headroom and you stopped everything in the background running big downloads with your full internet, then you should be, it's a good tweak by the looks of it. It lowers your latency and you should be fine. But if you're nearing 100% already with your CPU cores in game, and you then push that up to the hundreds, you're going to start getting FPS drops and issues. So outside of the pack, this is outside of the pack that updates that I released yesterday. I released some more network tweaks yesterday, the lowered latency. This is on top of those.
So my CPU thingy at the moment's like 75%.
Oh, you should be fine then.
And that's with like Discord. And what have you.
Yeah, but you're running quite a low frame rate. You bump that frame. If you bump your frame rate up to 240, then you probably.
I'm at 240 now, 237.
Okay. You should be right with it. As long as, yeah, the stat is a max core stat, not the total overall stat. CPU max. What was that? The phantom shooting at me. Right, so we're in house 2 here. 2 in house 2.
Dylan, do you want a purple inventory?
I mean, the game feels really good.
Sure.
Okay. I mean, it felt really good yesterday as well, so it's difficult to distinguish.
You'd only go down from here.
Hey. I've got a gold rocket launcher with 13 rockets in it.
No.
Oh, who's that? That was close. That was close. Hit Reg.
These guys are real here.
Yeah, they're down here. Got one.
Little mark.
And Andy Nunn 1 is down. One's up the top. He just bled out. Got him?
He's. I feel bad for this guy. He just has a shotgun out.
Red. Someone's sniping at me. Who's
We're by
that?
vending. But kind of by vending. I think right on top of the hill.
Oh yeah, that's him.
Oh, in vending. Oh, headshot.
Nice.
Nice rocket. That's gonna thirst.
Is he still in there? Oh no, he's dead. He'd be dead.
The sniper there.
Yeah, but the gold rocket launcher. Difficult to ignore gold rocket launcher.
Really?
Yeah.
For that guy now.
Well, if you bunk and you have a rocket launcher, you're basically just aiming down at people.
You hit them with the flying rocket play.
Yeah, exactly. Don't worry, yeah. Fly rocket play. But yeah, quite a lot more with these tweaks. There's a lot more settings that in there that make a difference. Anything with offload can be turned off. No, that's not true. Also increasing buffer size helps. That's not true. My CPU won't see a difference. I'm on 14900KS, which is what I've got. Tight timings on my ADO sticks. Fortnite runs about 900 FPS. However, the new BO6 is badly optimized for its BIOS is only around 400 FPS. Oh,
Shot.
sorry. Alright, let's try and kill these guys with this. Oh, all dead. That's funny. Oh, one more.
Oh, he lagged, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was
so I'm
running
running
in
on
place.
I'm running on spot then.
So that's
Alright.
unfair.
Okay. Better shotgun anyway.
I'm just gonna be AFK a second because I need to change this, put this overlay thing.
It's not true. I've tested all of those things. Well, I said one true. Recently. There are benchmarks on my Discord to show not true.
What? Yeah.
Yeah. Others have found it as well.
Oh. Again.
In fact, I did them live benchmarking, so I couldn't even fudge the results.
Headshot. They're bunking. They threw a bunk down.
Okay,
Get
cool.
them up. I had a sweet one.
Okay. I'll explain after this. Oh.
Oh, I'm back. Right, that was close.
Oh, turn.
Yahoo!
Where's the last one? Where's the last one go?
I think you're good, bro.
Have I got a sleeper bot?
Thank you. Tell anyone about this?
It's what?
Don't tell anyone about this. Accidents happen.
Some white. I might actually fire a rocket up there. Million-mile away rockets if it hits anything.
You wanna push those guys or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got him 130. I knew it would. That must have been the furthest rocket ever to do damage. How did they not just? How did they not move from that? They had like 10 minutes before it got there. Whoa, okay. Team out. Oh, come on, pick up a penguin. Something. Oh. Anything else up here that's worth grabbing? I don't think so. Come on. Oh. These bots? No, that's not a bot. That's not a bot. Or is it? There we go. My benchmark section. Yep. Premium, otherwise people steal it. Right, so offloads. So offloads, yeah, you should turn everything off that isn't a checksum offload. Checksum offloads are required for RSS to work, and RSS spreads the latency across multiple CPUs. So you definitely want that on. Plus, if you're streaming, then checksum offloads can help with that as well. So that was the first thing. What else? Buffer size. You want to go as small as you can before you get packet loss. That will give you the best hit range. So yeah, having bigger buffers is just making your hit reg worse because you're having to fill up those buffers before it then gets processed by the CPU. You're just delaying it. Yeah. Everybody wants stuff for free these days. Called entitlement. Right. Oh yeah, grinding.
Why not ready to?
I think it probably when the other
I
one.
wish I hope they fix that next season.
Creative ones. Singing creative for 30 minutes.
Hopefully they fix the movement bug.
Yeah, I've heard that before, John. A lot. A lot. I've heard that a lot. No. Oh, it's nearly dark again. Crazy. What time is it? It's only 4 p.m. It's nearly dark.
Come on, Dylan.
Yeah. You're running around people.
That's funny, man.
Alright, these are the...
You know, FIFA in FIFA or FC, it's the same thing. Like gritty is like the donkey laugh of FIFA. Like when they score, everybody does it. Everybody does the gritty. I don't. I skip my celebration. LBRB. Boop. Next
Yeah.
goal.
There we are. Well, somebody landed right behind us here. Run away to the very next day. Somebody else is shot at me. Oh, there it is. Hit Reg. Oh, right, no, minis, please. Yeah, APO, sadly. Intel have confirmed to me now that Fortnite is not going to be on the list. So I don't know whether they found a problem and they took it off, or whether it was just a mistake to begin with. I've had official confirmation from Intel directly. Fortnite is not getting APO.
You guys remember that guy Bert?
Yeah, I know. He's been a bit quiet recently, isn't he?
Where the heck's he been, dude? I haven't talked to him in like a month.
He got injured, or he was sick or something, and he had a week off. But yeah, we've hardly seen him. Very weird. Let's see going. Oh, those can open that chest there, and they didn't. There's a bot. But, oh, I don't know. He's running away like a non-bot. I love Bloom so much. We got this gun next season. We got the regular AR in season 2. It'll get annoying if we have.
Well, someone was saying in ship chat that it's a Scar, the Org,
Let's take that.
and...
Well,
Hopefully the spaz is back.
yeah, these are real.
Yeah. Yeah, my dude.
Oh, it's our bots. There's bots.
Someone was sniping and killed it.
You're here.
Oh, hammer.
In the street.
Have everything sec.
Running, I'm chasing.
Oh, we got to move here actually.
IG Live.
You got some real uns.
Yeah, down here.
Okay, come in down here.
Team over here. Team here.
I'm coming, I'm coming.
I'll just tee you up, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, behind you guys. Mike, behind you. Come on. Nice.
Crown player, really? Alright, such I feel for a crown player. 105. Did we just double snipe him?
I didn't have a sniper, I just infantry him.
Oh, there's a few here. One. Hey.
He's got the mythic glider.
Oh,
Over
well,
here.
over there, over there. Yeah, that's him.
Mythic glider.
Oh yeah, we're going for him. Two of them there,
Mythic
Mike.
glider.
Two there, Mike. You know, the redeploy one. You know.
He's dropped it somewhere.
No, it's a different guy.
Oh, the grappler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's above me. He's above me. Guy's above me. There we go. There we go. No, that isn't it. Where is it? Where is it?
He came walking out of storm, so
Maybe
I
it's a
think
different
he's dropped
team.
it somewhere. Because this one had a normal grappler, and this one had nothing.
This little piggy went to market. I don't know. Somebody's just rebooted over tilted, so maybe he went that way. There he is, look at that, right over the hill. Has he dipped? No, he's below me, here. Solid. Someone's about to come out. Oh, reload. Thank you. Reload and reload.
I know in the bush.
Done. They're dead.
Bloody hell, how many of these are coming in?
Oh, I think Dylan's been killing them over the far side.
Hey, yeah, they're real.
Right.
They're sweating on me a bit.
Okay. Thanks for sharing.
Well,
Okay.
nah, you.
Oh, on me here. That did not go well for him. Oh, who's that? 2631. They're healing over here. Jump on this. Jump in here. There's three though. Get out. Oh shit. Yay! Oh. Right, where are we? What's going on?
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm good, John. I don't need any help, mate. Appreciate the offer, though. Yeah, you clearly don't need my pack either, so you're good as well. We're all good. Oh, cold, cold, cold. Freezing today. What temperature is it? Oh, it's not. Right. How many hours we got left? 6 hours. It's 10:30 tonight, right?
20 past 10, apparently.
And then the servers go down. We got like a black hole thing.
No idea. Nobody seems to know if like the servers go down. It's just like an event, and then the game's still up, or is the servers down after that, and they're down for the night until they come back up? No one knows.
If they're down for a few days, you guys should add me on Candy Crush. We could split up.
I got you.
What, you mean if the game's down, I've actually got to talk to my family? What?
Oh, it's another lockdown. No! Nobody likes their families. Right. John, you don't need access to the PC tuning section. You're good, as I said. The whole point of my stuff is not to collaborate with tweakers, it's other tweakers, it's not to help other tweakers, it's to help just people generally that are fed up with getting fleeced by dodgy tweakers that just decimate your operating systems with their custom OS crap, and just to help them. I mean, that's the point of it. Not really to collaborate or share tweaks. Or it's not what it's there for. So I don't think you gain anything from it. I'm not interested in hardcore overclocking. I'm interested in a fast but stable and secure system, like you would have in any business situation, enterprise, because that's my background. 20 years of enterprise architecture in some of the biggest companies on the planet. Not PC tweaking. I only started doing that a couple of years ago. So if you wouldn't run it in a business, I wouldn't run it on my own gaming PC. And I wouldn't recommend it to somebody else either. That's my general philosophy. Oh, just use all those splashes then. Yeah, that's fine. I didn't need any.
Spare eats here.
You think there's any like Olympic swimmers that their nickname is Splashy?
Splashy?
100%. Or any, it's definitely like a popular like swimmer's nickname.
I don't know. Don't you want to have less splashing? you're swimming. That
Oh,
way you're more
right,
efficient.
You don't want that.
Yeah. I mean, if you had a kind of a dive competition, you definitely wouldn't want more splashy.
What's a good nickname then?
No splashy.
That's not like it doesn't really have a good
Oh,
ring
these
to
are
it.
real.
Oh, coming.
Oh, probably Smooth, right? That's
Yeah.
your nickname. Smooth.
I'm dead
110 on him.
Ah, you died a nugget man?
Yeah, you can't finish me.
Ow. Ow.
Oh, I've not got attack. I thought I had attack there. I was pressing and holding fire, and nothing happens. Nice. This is a different team.
Yeah, that's the team I was fighting.
Yeah, but they've just shot another team between us. You got him, Mike. You got him. Go behind that tree, mate. Jump around like a lunatic. Hey!
Oh,
Ooh.
shot from wasn't I think? Oh,
Oh, with me a sec. Where is he?
ooh, 214.
210 knots.
Going back.
Wow, hit rage.
Nice. Yeah, that was the guy.
Push him. Oh, over that tree there. Right. What colour is that? It's purple. Difficult to tell when it's glowing
You see that
gold.
sniper?
There's a blue hammer down here, by the way. If you see it. I've got a blue one here already. Good to go, thank you. You chasing somebody over there? You got somebody landing in your direction from tilted.
That guy was solo.
I keep seeing someone on top of that hill, but it's actually the head of a llama.
Go, donkey.
Oh, on me.
Coming.
Ending team.
They're bending.
Got one here.
78.
Oh my god, every bullet. That's gotta hurt. One's coming out of the storm. One's jumping around here, not paying attention to what's around him. That's all. Wow. They might have got one go away. Yeah, it's still coming out of the storm. Here,
There's a guy in the
look.
storm. Yeah, I see. Nice. In tilted on
Oh,
top of
yeah,
the roof.
I'm coming
White
up.
building.
Coming up. Right behind you, Mike. 93 white underneath you. I'm coming in. Got him. Throw him off. What have we got left? 16 left.
You're in here.
Yeah, no, it's two footprints.
84 on
Got him? Oh, there's more in here now.
They're on the roof, on the roof. Quick shield on the black one. It's the new skin. Venom. Wait on the other one.
Oh, on the hill. Oh, ducky little boy. I got no movement left. There's somebody right here. Are they up? What's that ticking for? Only one.
I got the one on the hill.
He just gave up. Unless that's a sleeper. Yeah, that's a sleeper.
Well, definitely footprints in here for a sleeper. Hmm. Oh yeah, another one.
Different guy.
We're dead. Alright, get in quick. Alright, 12 left. Ooh, got no movement, that's my worry at the moment. Oh, there's a goldfish. Movement. Nothing. Right, let's just stick next to Mike. He seems to have all the movement. Oh, wait. There we go, it's nothing.
Oh, someone just opened a balloon over here. Yeah, they're in the storm.
What are they doing over there? Oh. That's if I could aim.
Oh, I'm dead, boys. One turned into 3.
That's math for you, right?
I mean, the right above you, right above you.
Oh, crap. On me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's them.
Alright. Got 2 down here, mate.
Reboot, Alex, quick.
I can't. Wouldn't let me do it.
Oh, I got you, bro.
Yeah, but they were all right above me. Oh, okay.
Mm.
There you go, you're good.
Mate, I just knocked all 3 of them with a grey AR.
Medi. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Sorry, what's up?
Any minis? No. Any mini? No minis?
Minis.
There's some there. Yep.
I'm feeling you won't need them.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mike's got you covered.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh yeah, GGG's. Oh.
Person.
Cool. Cool. Freezing. Right, so I'm going to have to remember to buy 300 V-Bucks, aren't I? The battle pass before tonight. I don't want to do that now because it messes up your FPS for games afterwards, this page, for some reason, when you go into the payment page. So it's always better to do it the day before. I've got to remember to do it before, in 5 hours. I'm going to ready up, but I need the bathroom as well. Right back. BRB.
Oh.
Oh. Quick. All right. All right, there's only 3 people watching on YouTube, so I'm going to stop that. Anyone wants to keep watching? This is predominantly going to be Fortnite now. Jump over to my Twitch channel. All right, I'll keep going on there. All right, see you guys.